That's due
I think it's due.
today?
Yeah, I didn't do it.
I didn't do it either.
I was too busy last night doing a marketing project.
I just didn't know.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was like, whatever. I don't know if we're presenting like, I think we are. Like, this is what I did today. This is what I did today. kind of
I'm
a thing.
so fucked. Okay. Anyways, hey guys. We're good? We're okay. Oh, it's bright. Welcome to episode 4.
Four's a
Guys,
lucky number.
That's your lucky number?
Yeah, I think it's my lucky number.
You think it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Is this
it's not.
styrofoam?
Can you?
Or is it like a...
That's our table.
This is a table?
It was. It's not anymore. Now it's
Oh.
just a hole. Nice. Okay. Still yet to have any complaints about our intro paragraph, so.
Why
As
would
of-
we have any complaints?
Well, no, in case like we missed anybody or misrepresented.
Oh, yeah.
You know. But I
If
don't
we do
think-
miss anybody, let us know so we can include it.
Yeah, but
like,
I don't. I think we're okay right now.
Yeah, I think we are.
Okay. So I'll just read the usual.
Go ahead.
I should probably do hats off.
I'm ready when you are. When you want to read it.
Ladies, non-cis white men, and all the non-binary viewers, I would like to formally apologize for being white and for taking advantage of all the privilege I have been given since birth. Don't laugh. It has been exactly 1876 months since slavery was abolished, and I have still not done enough to repay people of color for my ancestors' wrongdoings. We are truly sorry for everything that has come about because of our ignorance and lack of knowledge regarding our evil whiteness. And again, we at the Men's Club are sorry. Amen.
1876 months.
That's the number, 1876 months.
Okay. I'm thinking like 1,000.
I forgot my song and dance.
You forgot it?
Well, no, like I know it off the top of my head. I could sing it if you wanted me to.
You
but
can.
I don't know. I don't know if I should. Maybe I should wait till it's more refined.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah. Wait for it to be more refined, so there's
it's
a better
yeah.
appreciation.
Okay. Can you stop scratching up the chair?
This chair's not scratched.
Look at the side. Look
The
over there. Look how many
side's
scratches
fine.
you
The
put.
side's fine.
It's
Don't
not.
look at it.
I'm
have a
look-
guest
Why do you have
today.
a sugar packet?
We have a guest today.
What's your sugar packet for?
I found it
Oh
over there.
shoot. You think Chase is gonna show up?
That'd be cool.
Paco.
We
Paco
wanted
texted me.
a guest today, but
Hold on. What'd Paco say? Are you here? If Paco shows up, that'd be cool.
you guys don't know Paco, but he's
Yeah. Oh, we have to pay him. Fuck. I have money. We could pay him.
I have Venmo.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, maybe doesn't have access to Venmo because he's a minority.
Why would you assume that he doesn't have access to Venmo?
I don't know. They assume that you couldn't have access to IDs if you were a minority.
Okay, that's true.
So it's fair.
That's true. Fair
assumption.
enough, fair
yeah,
enough.
fair enough. Exactly. Time is fleeting.
Topic.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay, I'm just kind of.
We were talking. I
Yeah,
saw
I
you have to
know.
jump
Go
in.
ahead.
Why do you have a Splenda packet?
We're rambling. Go.
All right. I asked. I said it. Time
What?
is fleeting.
Oh, time is fleeting.
Yeah.
Oh, like we're getting older.
I don't know. Okay. What trips me out about time is that like you never get. Like, obviously, you don't get it back, but like each second, like I'm talking to you right now, it's gone. Like
Yeah, that's just like. I mean, that's why it's a concept, right? And that's why I think I'm calling it. I think by the time we're gonna be like 70, I think time travel is gonna be like tested and like
you think so?
somebody's gonna like die. It's gonna be some whole incident or something.
Is your mic even clipped onto anything?
Oh, now it's not. No. I guess I was being heard because I'm good, right? You could hear me before. That wasn't
It
wasted.
was just hanging upside down.
No, it's good. It's clipped.
It's good now.
I don't want it in my.
No,
Clip it in my mouth.
I'll assume it's okay.
Okay.
You think time travel already?
No. I mean by the time we're
Like
by the
when
time
we
we're
were
like
70?
70.
So, when you travel through time, do you reverse the amount of time, or like are you just gonna be a 70? Like,
I don't know.
because it
There's
won't
so
really
many-
help us.
There's so many different like outcomes to it. I
'Cause
feel like.
If we get time travel, right, we're 70. Like, we won't be able to be younger. We could just go back to when we were young or before that.
Yeah, but would you I don't think that was how it would work. Like you would have to like.
What's your time travel? Because like, there's so many. The time travel I actually like the most isn't from a time travel movie. It's from Infinity War.
Where the Hulk
Which is-
explains like.
Yeah, it doesn't fuck up anything, so you can kind of just interact how you like, and your timeline stays the same. It doesn't like the past, whatever you alter stays in that like section, and then the rest carries on as it normally would. and I like that the most.
Yeah, but I
because
feel like that's wrong.
No.
If you go and fucking blow up a building.
I'm just saying I like that the most.
No, I know, but I'm saying how that's wrong. Because if you went to go blow up a building, what is that building still going to be in your time period?
Only in that section of time is like
see,
while
like,
you're there. It's
what I
fucked
liked
up.
about it is how like it branched.
Yeah.
Like it branched off, like the whole what is it? I think it's called the butterfly effect.
Mhm.
It's about this scientist who went back in time to like dinosaur age to get this like he figured out time travel worked. He didn't want to touch anything,
Yeah.
but all he did was step on a butterfly and killed it. And when he went back, everybody was speaking a new language. Everybody looked different. It was weird.
Because that's like the idea of that effect is that one small thing like it's a chain reaction.
Well,
so,
think
like,
about it. Think about
I
it.
think it doesn't step like the original idea is a butterfly flapping its wings in one state would cause a tornado in the state
Oh,
over.
right. Yeah, that's another. I think
Because it's like a series of chain events causes something catastrophic.
I think that's what
we
it
have
was.
a question or a statement.
No, I was just going to say there's actually another theory with time travel is in order to go back, you have to go forward.
You have to go forward in order to go back.
You have to go forward in time till the universe ends, and then everything just happens all over again. Have you ever seen Futurama?
Yeah, I watched Futurama
So you have to go
a while ago. But
this way to loop back around to the beginning.
They say time is like a circle. You go forward. You can't go back, but you got to go forward.
Oh, so like if you wanted to get to like 1670, you'd go forward a billion years all the way back around to 1670.
And they say when the universe dies, the Big Bang just happens all over again.
And it's just
That's the
repeated.
theory.
Okay.
yeah, but
So you just
but,
have to.
okay, hold on a second.
Yeah.
If the universe ends, the Big Bang happens. You're starting a whole new universe. There's nothing to go back to.
No,
There's
he's saying like the universe ends and it's just like on repeat. So then like the same events happen
Oh.
again.
I see.
Yeah,
that's
the theory
weird.
is just like
I
it's
don't know.
a
I
circle.
feel like
we could be in like the 7th generation of it,
yeah.
and we're just reliving the same events we would have in all the other past
That's
6.
the answer to death. There is no death. You just repeat your life.
Well, that's reincarnation, right?
No. This like repeat. Like you die and you're born the same person,
same
same family,
person,
same
years.
timeline, and you
Mm.
just repeat it.
I don't know. There's so many that are weird to me that I feel like just are like I feel like there had to have been like scientists or something that tried to like do this, right?
Oh, okay. So there's a you know how they do like if I could do an experiment with no ethical boundaries, what would I do?
Oh yeah.
So there's a guy. Well, this is the one I really like. It wasn't a guy, but this would be the one that I would want to do.
Was this a story that somebody told? Or
Is
was this
like what they would do if they had no boundaries.
Okay.
Like they could just do whatever they want. Is I would, so to prove or to disprove either way, like depending on how it plays out, the presence of a soul in a person. What you do is you like not kill, but like temporarily stop all the hearts of like 30 people or whatever, right? And then as they're dying, you reveal a symbol on the floor. Like it could be a basic thing, like a triangle. And then after a certain amount of time before they're like
dead?
before they can like fully die and like you couldn't bring them back, you revive them, and you see if they could like tell the symbol that was on the floor as if like if they were about to like be removed from their body through like a soul thing, could they see it before they like went to heaven or whatever, and then
that's
that
cool.
would like be able to prove it. But you'd have to like obviously kill people, and if you didn't revive them, they would
die.
So that would be like an unethical experiment to prove something.
That's crazy. That's
like no
weird.
ethics in science would be insane, but like we have like some
But that
people
makes me
have
think
ethics.
though, right? Is that for a good cause? Like
Yeah.
yes, it's in. Okay, this is how I just thought about it, right? So we have war, right? We're willingly sending people. Let's say it's imperialistic war, where we want to invade. We want to invade a country.
Mhm.
We're killing people over land.
Yeah.
That's technically unethical, depending on the situation, right? That's very.
Well, like war itself is pretty unethical. I mean,
Right.
like if
I
you
mean, like-
if you want to talk about like moral things,
like
a lot
on
of
paper,
what we do,
it's unethical.
yeah, a lot of what we do is unmoral, but we do it for like moral righteousness. Like a lot
Yeah.
of war is like morally right depending on the side, but everyone thinks they're on
Okay,
the
so
right side of
let's just
history.
say, because people donate their bodies after death to science to
Mhm.
get studied or whatever. But I'm talking in terms of like, let's say right now, let's just say war is unethical. Like, let's just say that
for the sake of
for the sake of this
conversation.
argument. If we were to have people like willingly say like, okay, if I survive, I can get $1 million from this project that you want to test on. Let's say it was that test where they want to, stop everybody's heart temporarily,
Yeah.
let their souls,
The
figure out what
prove or
symbols on the floor.
disprove, yeah.
Right. wouldn't that be advancing society in the sake of people? Just like war is advancing society in the sake of people?
Yeah, I feel like that's why a lot of unethical scientists do what they do, is because in their mind it is for the betterment of everyone. So it's like the idea of sacrificing the few for the many.
Right.
Like if I do this experiment and maybe I kill 1,000 people, but in the long run I save 20 million.
Yeah, 20 million people.
Like
yeah.
then it's technically better.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like that.
But it would be like in all the situations, the people dying would have to believe that it was worth it.
Right.
And that's a lot to like convince yourself,
like you're gonna
or someone else
you
to
may
convince
or may not die doing this.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's people out there that are like that. There's a minute
Maybe
like
this is unethical, but like people who are like suicidal, like what if you just use them in the experiments?
well, that's kind of like
Like if they would be the ones that would sign up.
yeah, but that's unethical to a
No,
really
everything
far,
is unethical.
right.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying this is a little overly
over the-
unethical
over the
because
bound.
that's that's mental. They want to kill themselves, but that's not like a I can't speak
Yeah.
for it, but I'm just saying in general, like I don't think that they have the willingness to say I don't want to kill myself if they already want to kill themselves. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying like if it was an experiment where they might die, like if they didn't care anyways.
Yeah, I guess.
For the
like
betterment.
I guess that's like do people that are more suicidal go to war just because they don't care about dying?
Oh, that's interesting. Like, do they sign up
Yeah.
for the military and like want to be on the
I mean, I
front?
don't know. I'm just asking, just in general. Like, is
That'd
that
be
like
interesting.
is that a common thing?
I don't know. I don't. The likelihood of someone with a suicidal tendency wanting to go to battle.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a lot of effort,
Oh yeah, 100%.
and I don't know, like because
Well,
you have
it would be a
you have to
very-
be physically adept to do it and stuff. So like it takes a lot of time and training, and at that point, I don't think it'd be worth it. If that's your mindset is I want to die, I don't think.
Yeah. I don't know.
I would say probably.
I
not.
feel like using people that have suicidal tendencies as like a means to. I just think in general as a means to accomplish something like that is kind of unfair because they already want to die, and it's kind of just like.
Yeah, but like this is a no ethics, so like might
yeah,
as well.
that's true. No ethics. Okay, that's
Yeah,
right.
just think about it in that like that bubble is nothing that we're saying has any like moral,
Or ethical value. Yeah. Okay.
just whatever. So now with time travel, the thing is they want to I forget how long ago this was, but like there's a certain species of jellyfish that regenerates its body like constantly, so they're like thousands of years old. Like and jellyfish don't have a lot of sustenance
yeah,
to them.
yeah.
So it's not that hard to like revamp your whole body. Like we're a little bit more complicated, but this jellyfish like can live basically forever because of how it regenerates. And they wanted to like they're studying that to put it into like a pill to regenerate your body,
Wow.
and so like people can live longer.
See, that's also weird though because I think when
A
you get to a
dunk.
certain age, you willingly are like, all right, I'm ready to go. Like I've lived my life because I know like a lot of older people like
Yeah.
are like, they joke about them dying.
But is that because their body isn't fun anymore? Like, if
I
you
feel
were
like
100 in a 20-year-old's body, you'd still be having. I feel like you wouldn't be like, all right, it's my time, because you're still like
Right, you're
lively,
still
you're still
lively.
ready to go, you can
That's
still do whatever
true, I
you
guess,
wanted.
but at the same time, it's like
Like you're 100 in a 100-year-old's body.
that could be it. But I think mentally, more over anything, like I think mentally, it's like, you're mentally living for hundreds of years. Yes.
Oh, well, when you're done, I just want to say I have a point.
No, that's it.
Oh, you're mentally living for a long time?
Yeah.
I think the other thing is when like older people are like, it's my time to go. Like they've lost a lot of friends. Their parents are gone, their grandparents are gone, their siblings might even be gone.
Mhm.
So it's like, because everyone else is moral, you feel moral. But if everyone was like living for a longer period of time, then like if you and me, we got to 70, they introduced this pill. We could live at like 70 for a while. Like we would get to see our grandkids grow up to like our age and like see them live through
What if
life.
they limited that pill? What if they were like, you can only have this pill once because it works too well, and you will live like eternally, like
Okay.
on Earth?
Well, there's a book about that. We read it in like middle school, and it was like something with a spring, and this family drank from the spring and gave them eternal life.
Oh,
and then like the girl falls in love with the eternal boy.
The Fountain of Immortality or
Something like that. Yeah, but it's not.
Fountain of
That's not what the
Youth.
book is called.
Oh.
I don't think. But anyways, but then she has her vial, and she's like, it's not worth living forever. So she like pours it on a frog, and then the frog lives forever. They give her like a vial of the Fountain of Youth, and it's like, if you want this, you can have it, like to like then live on with their family forever. And she's like, no, because like I'll see all, like they tell her like they've seen all their friends pass away and their family and stuff.
I'm thinking about that pill now that you said that. Does the pill like quickly regenerate or like regenerate your body, or is it like a slow process?
In a perfect universe, I think it would just like regenerate you back to a youthful age. But I think this pill, like the one that would be more practical, would just be like a sustaining pill. So like if you were 70, you'd still like be 70, but just like maybe in the body of like a 50-year-old.
Okay.
And like your organs and stuff would like regenerate and be healthier, but you'd still be like aged.
That's so weird.
Yeah. So that's how I would assume it would work.
Man, that's strange to think about that though, because it's like I don't feel like many people would. I think people would want to do it, but I don't think many people would want to do it. Just because of how
I don't have nat reflexes. Oh fuck, I'm blind. Oh, I found this egg outside today.
What's on the inside again?
It says vote for Abigail, and then it's just a picture. Our camera 2 doesn't even work. It's fine. It doesn't even do anything. They took it.
There was a Bob Ross ticket in there, right?
There was a Bob Ross ticket, and someone fucking took it. Tyler's.
Oh, he
bringing
found it.
over. Tyler,
Here, give it to me.
I showed it to 2, and then you didn't zoom in because you just weren't on 2. No, don't take our Splenda.
It's a free entrance to the Bob Ross painting event.
I know. I don't even know what that is, or where. It just.
You can put it back in the egg. You want to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, I feel
Okay.
like. Well, yeah,
Not done?
we're good with time travel, right?
Yeah. I might go back to it at some point.
Oh shit, is this Chase? It's Chase.
He's here.
Hey Chase.
Hey,
What's up?
do I still go in?
Yeah, just don't say the N word because we're live right now.
Probably not.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm gonna send our floor manager out to help you.
Amy's freaking out because you said the N-word.
What?
Yeah, I'm sending someone out to get you. We got an escort.
Are you guys doing it right now?
Yeah, no, we're filming.
We're
live.
recording.
That's why I said don't say the N word.
Where is he?
In and out.
Tyler, go to the library and stand by the steps, and you're looking for like a kind of gay-looking dude, but he's straight. He's gonna have rings and a chain
No
necklace.
way, no way. He's the kind
What?
of gay looking dude.
I'll go find him.
Thank you.
I'm in the library.
All right, we're sending someone out to get you right now.
Word.
Just keep saying your name. His name is Chase. Chase. Just keep saying Chase out loud.
I mean, like, are they gonna know who I am?
No, they have no idea who you are. So just keep saying your name.
I mean, just what do they look like?
He's got a plaid shirt on, like flannel.
Word.
Okay. Oh, no.
He's going to take forever.
Yeah. All right. So speaking, this actually ties in perfectly because we're talking about time and aging and everything. COVID and like growing through that. Like when this started, I was 17 and now I'm an adult. Like that's weird. I lost like 2 years.
No, it wasn't 17. Or for you, it was 17, right?
I was 17. You were already 18?
I
'cause it
think-
was-
I think I was like, I just turned 18.
Yeah, I was 17.
I'm really bad at math, so
I didn't have an 18th birthday or anything. Like, it happened and everyone was like still like in
hung up,
hiding.
Yeah.
And my 18th birthday just was like glossed over. I never had any
that's
celebration.
sad.
I didn't get anything.
No presents.
No, it was really sad. That was my 18th birthday. It was just like it was here and it was gone and I never experienced it. So for 19, I got 2 cakes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to make up for my 18th missing.
Why not double the presents?
That would have been better, but that's not what happened. But yeah, like it just flew by. I feel like I got into gaming a lot, like PC gaming. I had never done that before. I built my PC. I set it on fire. I think I told you this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first time I built it, I didn't know how to build computers. I just like went for it, and I plugged too many things into like one port, like way too many volts. Like if it was like an 8-volt like port, which it wasn't, but like say it was, I plugged like 64 volts into it, and so my computer set on fire, and I had to like rebuild it again.
Yeah, that's insane that even happened.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy because I couldn't get it to turn on.
Especially because parts are expensive
Yeah.
too.
I couldn't get it to turn on, and then I finally did, and I was like so excited. Like my face lit up, and then my PC lit up, and then my face went dark.
Your PC was happy too.
It was. It was also dead.
It was also dead.
That's all. I just wanted to say like that. I just need to put that out there. Like 2 years just disappeared, and that's crazy. I mean, personally, I just kind of lived through COVID how I normally lived. Like I just hung out with my friends and said fuck it because I didn't want to like lose out on that time, which I know a lot of people didn't do, but I was like, if they were okay with me hanging out with them, I was okay with me hanging out with them. My family didn't care. I was like, fuck it. Like I'm not gonna give up 2 years.
All my friends were pretty normal about it, I think.
And like stores weren't open, so like when we were hanging out, it was like just together and doing stuff. So like I wasn't like killing old people or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the guy in New York. You know,
The guy who
yeah,
I don't
the
know
guy
if anybody died.
the guy who killed a lot of old people.
I know Chase.
You found Chase?
I know Chase, yeah. We went to high school together.
Of course
Oh,
you
that's
did.
funny.
Chase, what's up, man?
Does he want to bring up a chair? Or does he want to sit on?
Yeah,
the,
here,
sit
just
on the
bring up.
thing?
No,
No, you would sit on the table.
No, Victor would sit on the table, and you would sit in Victor's seat. Just put it right there.
You could, I could just move this, and you can put it in the middle. And we can just go to the. We can go to the big
Yeah.
shot. Right?
Big shot.
Big shot.
Yeah, I can't really move my chair because the cameras are set up. Oh
Right
shit!
here.
You need to go get a mic. Turn around. Go ask Michael for a microphone.
You want to just move on to the next topic real quick while we're in?
Yeah, while we're waiting.
while we're
We'll
waiting.
just stay on 2. Here, I'll put the.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just stay like that.
Yeah, Chase, go in the studio or the control room. Get a mic. I know there's a lot of chaos happening, but this is important. I want to talk about poop rating.
Yeah, I don't know why you wanted to.
Dude, okay, so I think there's a special criteria for rating your poop, because, like, if the poop hurts, it obviously brings the rating down. If it's a flawless one, it's better, but the amount of wipes it takes highly influences my rating.
Oh, like
of
the
it.
ghost wipe. Like
Yeah,
you wipe and there's
Like
nothing
I had a painful shit the other day. Like it was like little balls, but it was a ghost wipe. So
Yeah.
that brought it up to like a 6.8 because although the pain was endured, there wasn't any aftermath, which I think brought it up.
there. Okay.
I'd like to know like how you feel about that ratings like scale.
12 o'clock right now. I don't know if he has class or something.
No, we're chilling.
No, we're good.
Yeah, as long as you guys are good.
Yeah, we're all fine.
All right, cool.
I don't know. I don't really think about it like that. That's
Yeah,
why when
like-
you brought it up, I was like, I don't
Well,
know. I
no,
just kinda
because like
poop.
if it hurts, obviously it brings down the rating. If it's like you know how sometimes poops feel good.
Yeah,
Yeah, because like that's where your G spot's at. So like sometimes it hits it right.
I don't think that's true.
That is. The
Is
guy's
it?
G spot is
That's
in the
true.
ass. That's why like anal is supposed to be like good for guys because I'm not
Whoa, are you
even. This
like?
is 100% factual. Amy. Isn't the guy's G spot in the ass? Yes. Thank you.
Why are you asking me that?
Cause you're lesgay. You know all about the anus. Okay.
Not how that works.
Yeah, cause you have to do it in the butt.
What?
Never mind. So that's why that's why I want to talk about it because I think
Okay,
it's
yeah,
important.
I don't know. I never think about it like that.
Yeah,
just
like
kinda
I
go to the
rated it the
bathroom.
other day and I was like, you know what, that's right. Cause like if you have like flawless execution plus ghost wipe, that's a 10 right there. But then anything that varies from that, that's the standard.
I feel like you on the topic. I feel like you're kind of the person to shower and then go poop.
No, you poop, you wipe, then you shower, and then you soap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You think I'd reverse? I know
I
people
think-
who go poop to shower, no wipe. Just clean it in the
Ew.
shower.
I don't know. I feel like you should wipe it just in general. Is this mic on?
Hello.
Do we have levels for him already?
I'm
Are we
in
good?
Don't you gotta do all the mic testing?
Nah, I think we'll just figure it out as it goes
I'm
along.
scared to
Hey,
say.
guys, Chase isn't gay. I don't want to hear it in the comments.
Was that the call that when I called you still on
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were.
no, I was right here. That's why I said don't say the N word because I didn't want you to get us canceled.
me?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say
We were
the
talking about poop rating. I don't know if you'd like to weigh in on that conversation.
poop what?
Poop rating.
Like you rate your poops.
You rate it.
I don't really do
Like
that.
what's your criteria?
Okay, see, this is important. So my criteria, if they just do their own shit, I don't know. It's kind of a shit show sometimes. If it's a ghost wipe, that brings up the value a lot. But pain rating to pleasure rating of a poop is also
To
important.
pleasure?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like,
Because you know the guy's G-spot is in the ass, right?
I know, but you're shitting.
Yeah. But you've ever taken a shit, you're like, oh, that was a nice one. No,
I,
that's just
I
me.
mean, like, I just kind of, I did
Not like
I'm like,
not like I'm getting erect from it, but like, it's
well, that's
like,
good to know.
It's not
nice.
that
Yeah. Okay, this is the point
Victor.
I'm trying to make.
separate from pain. Do you gain pleasure when you shit?
No.
I don't either. Do you think it's like 1 in every 3 guys?
See, that's why your phone's broken.
No, it's fine. Okay, this is why it's important. Because the other day, I took a shit and it hurt. No pleasure, just pain. But it was ghost. So that brought up the rating.
What do you mean ghost?
Like,
When you wipe, there's
there's
nothing. You're
there.
just chilling.
Mm.
A ghost wipe.
See, that's
So
what
that brought
I,
up to like a 6.8, 6.7.
I have no pleasure with that, but I appreciate it. I'm like, that was all right. Like, I'm done. Like, I don't have to, like, you know.
Yeah. Have you ever had to put your feet elevated while shitting?
No, I kind of just like.
In all my bathrooms in my house, there's
Do you
like
have the
this,
little
foot-
stool thing?
There is
Little
a
stool
stool.
that
no,
was
but
a Shark
and
Tank.
it makes you sit
But
like
it
this.
helps.
Yeah.
It helps.
Well, I don't have one of those, so I have the toilet paper holder has like a circle with the toilet paper in it, and then it has like a stick with the roll. And so I bring it close and I put my feet up on that. I don't have anything else. Because sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know? For the sake of the shit.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna lie, like the little stool thing
Yeah,
right
it
here.
helps.
Doesn't it
Right
help?
out.
It's supposed to, right?
Because what
Way more
happens is
ghost
when you're
life.
sitting like this, your like anus is kind of bent. But when you put your feet up, it straightens it. So
straightens
it's
it
like a
out.
more direct route.
Wow, that's kind of cool,
Yeah.
actually.
Okay.
Kind of cool.
We can get off of the poop topic now.
What topics do you guys
Well,
have?
this is. You're so rude. I was just
What do you
about to
mean
get
I'm
into
so-
that.
I'm
I was
asking.
literally just about to tell
Go
you the
ahead,
next
go ahead,
one,
go
and you're
ahead.
just going. Are you done?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Jeez. Jobs
Like,
we've
what kind of
had.
jobs? What
Well,
kind?
yeah, like occupations, current or past.
I've only worked at one place, and that's Hollister.
Oh, yeah, you were a manager,
Oh,
right?
shit. I thought you had it like the little the little tie.
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought that was what it
No.
was. Okay. Go.
No, yeah, I worked at Hollister for 6 months as like
Yeah.
just some like associate,
Yeah.
and then I like started working there a lot, and then from full time to like full time manager, kind of hated it.
What do you
Like,
do
why
now?
did you hate it? Like, what ended up happening?
I mean, you end up starting to do things that are just like not in the job description, like.
oh, you're doing more than what you're getting paid for.
Mhm,
That's
mhm.
usually, and then what they do is they do that to you, but assuming that you're like too nervous to say anything about it because you don't want to lose your job, right? So
Dude,
they'll
and
be
I'm like 17, 18, like
Yeah.
as a manager,
Exactly,
like a
so they'll-
retail store.
That's crazy.
And
I can't even imagine.
we were like the
kind of get
second,
taken
Especially it
advantage
being
of.
your first job, too.
right, right. I'm pretty sure I didn't really use any of the benefits either that I was given like as a manager, but no, it's retail, and retail sucks if anyone works retail. Do you guys work retail?
I
or,
work
like-
retail.
I work restaurant business my whole life.
See, that's what I thought I should have done when
Yeah.
I first started working.
Can you please tee out for a second?
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Tyler, you need to focus out for 1 second. One god dang second. Put camera 2 on these two, and then put camera 1 on me, and then we can still do like back and forth, have a little difference in our shots. Like move it that way so it's on
Who
Chase,
edits? You're
Vic, and me. No. Okay, not just Chase. Like both
Like
Chase
the-
and Victor. Yeah, like that. Perfect. And then you could just put that one on either me and Chase or just me, and then we can have a little bit of shot back and forth, so it's not so stagnant, Stagnicality. That works. And then we can go, and then Nat can have a little bit more fun just switching up shots whenever she feels like it. That doesn't really work. That
Peyton could move over, and I could move over. We could fill it in.
I meant more like just 1 or just 3, not both at the same time. It's fine. Yeah, no, you guys just do whatever you want to do.
So did you guys like grab these people? Or,
No,
like-
they do this all the time. This is
Yeah,
just
like
how
this. We
our
were like
podcast-
this.
Yeah,
Oh.
we walked into
oh.
the cafeteria.
The only reason they're doing this is because they get hours for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
they get paid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They get like
I mean, like, did you just grab these people?
they get physical.
Look,
Like they get.
see, and then they just walk into the studio. They say random ass shit.
Not be here.
Amy yells at us. That's Amy right there.
Hi,
She'll
Amy.
just yell at us.
I yell a lot.
I yell a lot.
She makes fun of Tyler. That's our floor manager.
I know Tyler. I knew
Yeah.
him through
I
Mhm.
know. He told us.
in the good old days.
Okay, we didn't. They're just. Sometimes you gotta grab the cheap labor.
Right.
And she's coming back. She's coming back. She can't help herself. Like, here she comes.
Would you rather have no labor? Because we can do that.
It sounds like a strike to me. That's why I'm not even saying anything. You make the calls, man.
Amy, what are you even doing in there?
Apologize.
Where you do not know how to manage a team.
I appreciate Nat's help.
Well, Nat's on my side. I never said that.
Thank you, Nat. Yeah. Nice pact you got going.
Don't take sides.
There's no way you guys pay them.
No, we don't actually pay them. They get hours as in like studio
okay,
hours.
so for our class, they have to do an hour in the studio, and this is their hour.
Word.
Where they don't help at all. Nat helps. Amy just does that shit. Tyler helps.
Amy helps.
What do you do?
She's lesbian.
Amy is lesgay. She does help because she's our cop out. If we say anything wrong, we just shoot the Amy,
Yeah.
and she says it's fine. All right, I apologize. Can we please get back in the other room?
There you go.
would've
There you
gotten
go.
canceled already.
Shit.
Sometimes you just gotta say sorry. You know. Okay.
It's just part of the plan, part of the deal.
I understand how a microphone works.
Oh, now the door closed. We can't hear it.
Yeah, no, it's so quiet. Well, what I was gonna say is, you worked retail, obviously. What have you done?
I worked for my dad, so
You still work for your dad, don't you?
yeah, job order though. Like the first thing I did was like the first summer before I worked for my dad in construction on the weekends. And then
Oh, construction.
yeah, and then I
Vic,
worked.
I think your mic's
My
fucked
mic's-
again.
No, it's in the same spot. Just came unclipped a
Droop.
little bit. And then I worked at this store called the Key Market. That was it's in Califon. It's like it's a small store, but it's the only store local to those people. So it's like it was pretty packed
Are
sometimes.
you a window store?
A grocery store.
Oh, okay.
And it was like a bunch of European and ethnic foods they would sell. The experience was good, but it was just the only reason I left is because I wanted more money because I wanted to work for my dad afterward and just go back to construction.
Yeah.
Right.
But then also, it was just so like boring. It was just day after day. It was just like
Methodical
the
work.
same thing, and I was just like, all right, there's
See,
no substance to this.
What were you doing there? Like,
Sorry.
I would do cashiering, and then like I got promoted to doing like produce, but I just needed more people in produce, so they moved me there, which I preferred better because I could just put in my headphones and just stock
Oh,
stock
yeah.
stuff, and it was really good for a while, and I just got like kind of draining because it was hard to coordinate with my one coworker that I had in produce.
you only had
because
one other person working there?
That was in the produce section,
Mhm.
so I couldn't coordinate what days I needed off, like what days, and I didn't want to seem like a
Damn.
scumbag, so I just quit, and then I worked for
I
my
want
dad
to be a
now.
dick, so I just left.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I left.
Okay, so I've worked both like retail-ish, like sort of like the methodical stuff, and then also like a lot of restaurant. So my first job was at a diner in my town,
Mhm.
and like right off the bat, no experience. I just became a waiter, and that's very.
Oh,
like,
damn.
Waiting is really stressful.
You normally
Yeah.
have to host?
Yeah,
first,
no,
don't you?
I just right to waiter, and waitering, although I like it, I get very overwhelmed by it sometimes, especially when you have a lot of tables. It's a lot, like obviously it's a lot on your feet, but it's a lot like on your brain the whole time because you're like, did I get them drinks recently? Have I checked in on them? Do they have their food? Is their food good? Do they have any complaints? Like just
Yeah.
constantly, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
for all
you're-
these different people.
You're engaged.
And most of like 90% of people who come to a restaurant are really sweet. Like they know you're doing shit, and like you know.
Mhm.
Then like the 10% of people are just like the worst, and they'll sit for hours on end and then tip the same amount they would if they sat there for 30 minutes. But it's like you should be paying for your time. Like if you sat there for 30 minutes and you tip me the 15%, that would make sense. If it was a $30 order, you tip
Yeah.
me $6 and left, that's fine because you were only there for a short amount of time. But when you're there for like this happens a lot at my newest restaurant, like 2 hours,
Mhm.
and then you still tip the same
15?
like 15-20%. Like I've checked, I put a lot more time and effort into taking care of you through that whole period of time, and you're not like, I'm not compensated for it at
Mhm.
all. So like they'll sit there for 2 hours, constantly checking in with them, refilling drinks, making sure their food's good. Like once their food's gone, is within like the first 30 minutes, their food is taken care of. The next hour and a half is just like them talking or whatever, or doing business stuff, and then like I'm still taking care of you, but then you still tip me like the same amount. It's like you know, I've been able to pick up another table because I've been stuck on you guys, and then I
Yeah,
don't get
and that's
anything
why
out
I
of it.
kind of feel like waiting kind of feels like underwhelming and like underappreciated because you are doing so much, but they only see you helping with them, so
Yeah.
they tip you that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but it's
dollars.
like, yeah.
But there's definitely like good
Oh,
good
yeah, no, yeah.
customers.
There's good customers. Like yesterday was ridiculous. I worked a double, so that was 10 hours,
Shit.
which sucks ass. But I
Well,
made like
yeah.
$300.
Yeah, that's good.
So it was like it's worth it.
Yeah.
But like yesterday was like a $40 tip, a $30 tip, a bunch of 20s on like smaller orders. So that was like I was on top of my game yesterday.
$20
I was like,
tip.
yeah, I was like,
Wow.
I was
fuck?
all over the place. I didn't sit down like the whole time. Well, I did
Rich,
sit down
what the
because my feet. I need insoles and I have them, but they don't do anything, so my feet still like die. After 2 hours, it's just pain for the next 8.
And like the thing is, for me, when I worked at retail, you know, standing in cashier, they have those little mats that you stand on that are comfortable.
Yeah.
It's like, but they're not. They're just
They're like
hard.
little circles, right?
They were square mats, but
But no,
yeah,
but then like in like the pattern inside is like hollowed.
I think so.
Correct?
Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about. But also, it was like when they moved me to produce, it's like I wasn't used to picking up 20-pound boxes every day and moving them.
shit.
So I actually have like back pain, like lower back
Yeah.
pain now, and it's like really annoying. Like it hurts like at night when I start to go to bed, and it's like I feel like I'm a 30-year-old dude like retiring early because of how bad my it's like annoying. And it's like I don't, you know, now I do construction and I'm still lifting stuff, but it's just I don't know.
To your point about standing, they're thinking about implementing seats for all the cashiers.
Like why not?
And people are so up in arms about that. And I'm like, okay.
Like at the register, they just have
yeah,
like a chair
and
there?
they would have
I mean,
like
yeah.
a higher seat, and then because you're just scanning it, like it would swivel back and forth. You don't really need to move that much.
Right.
And people are really upset about it, and I'm like, mind your own fucking business. Like, let the person who's been standing there for 6 hours take a damn
Take a seat.
Like, why are
We
you?
didn't have seats.
Exactly.
There was no seats.
Bro, there's no seats
But
whatsoever.
my like retail job was I worked in a freezer, and Victor remembers like Insanity Peyton from the freezer because
Bro,
I would
you'd
just
snap me, and you'd
Yeah.
be like in the freezer.
yeah,
and
but
I'm
I'd
what
like
the
shit posted for like a couple days of just me in the freezer doing dumb shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like
entertaining
that
myself.
could see your
That
head.
job lasted like 2 weeks because it wasn't like because I was like doing beer like moves and stuff, which is
Mhm.
like going to the basement, going in the beer cooler, taking all the beer, moving like
like
taking it up the
stocking.
elevator and then put it in the freezer. But I'd have to sit in the freezer and just constantly restock shelves from behind. So I would freeze. Like I was wearing full like winter attire
When was
and
this?
so cold. This
Winter
was
time, right?
yeah, this was like February. I believe yeah, February because I worked on my birthday.
But now I
Um,
do construction and you do
And yeah,
DoorDash.
that's what I was gonna
I
say.
do DoorDash and Instacart and
yeah, the
work.
day I didn't go to work, like I called out sick, was like when I was starting to quit.
Mhm.
I called out sick and I DoorDash and I made $400 and I was like, fucking hell, I'm never going back to the freezer because it was so awful.
Do you think DoorDash is like the wave right now? Like you guys
I
are just
think
Yeah.
okay, so the thing is it's like if you did it every day,
Yeah.
you would make a lot of money.
I know,
if
but,
you
like-
did
And
it,
you
like,
also
from
get better
9 o'clock
orders.
to 9 at night, dude, you would make so much money.
9 o'clock to 9 at
Yeah,
night?
like if you did that, you'd be probably making what do you think?
How
like
much did you get?
300 a day?
Yeah. And
Probably
you,
even more. No, way more than
you
300
need
a day.
$300 a day. You need $250 a day to be a millionaire. That's the how it
For, like,
works
how long?
out for a year. Like
shit.
to
$250 a day?
yeah, to be a millionaire in a year.
Damn.
Like that's how much you need to be making per day.
I feel like that. I mean, I guess.
That sounds so much
no,
more
no, no.
smaller than I
It's
thought it
maybe
would be.
it's
250.
We'll have
maybe
to-
it's 6 figures. Maybe it's 6 figures is 250 a day.
Mhm.
I believe that's. I think that's
Oh, like
what it
100
is.
grand?
Yeah. So to make at least 100 grand is 250 a day.
What?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's 100 grand. It's 100
Yeah,
grand.
that's
or
sorry.
roughly 100 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what, is it worth it?
Okay.
It
You
just-
say your opinion
yeah.
first, and I'll say.
No,
my
you
opinion.
go first. I
Okay.
feel like I always go.
So, like, as a side job, it is really cool because it's like, I only do construction during the week, and the 2 days I have off are Tuesday and Thursday for school.
Mhm.
And the days after school, like after school right now, I'll go and I'll do DoorDash until I get tired, and then I can just turn it off or Instacart, and I'll just turn it
That's-
off. And I make like, if I do like a good couple hours, I'll make like maybe $100, $120. So it's like, I'm making what, a couple $100 a week working with my dad, which is really awesome because it's
Mhm.
like an experience. I learn stuff. But it's like, the days I don't work, it's like I still want to make money. So it's like it's really good to do in your free time. Like it's really good thing
Yeah,
to do.
that's my good points to it. Is kind of piggybacking off that is you make your own hours. So whenever you're free, you can just go. You can do it with like your friends. Like I take Rachel with me, so like I'm not all alone. So like you have someone to talk to. It's basically like not like a date, but like we're just hanging out and making money at the same time.
Mhm.
But the downsides are obviously like gas. I try to subtract how much gas cost me at the beginning, how much I've used from my total. So it usually ends up being about minimum wage. When like if you
When
have a
you
really
take out,
good
like,
day,
When you take out the
yeah,
gas.
you take
like,
out
all
gas
that.
and all
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
it's about minimum wage, like dividing hours by time work. But the thing is,
it's like
it's just like a restaurant business where the tips make up the difference. So if you take a bunch of orders, say you take 10 orders, but each customer tips you $9, you make a lot more. But not every customer tips that much because there's an upcharge to using the app.
big upcharge.
Yeah, so a lot of people only tip like $2, which means that you only get paid $5 for driving 10 miles. And when you do the math, it's just above making like less than. So like
So
I
you
use
like
it.
broke even.
Yeah, I
basically.
use it to make gas money.
Yeah.
And so I DoorDash and say I put $40 in my tank and I made 100. So I made $60. And then that's my next gas money, like to just repeat it. So I
Yeah.
basically made gas money, and then the restaurant business
Is like you're spending money.
is my actual like putting away and
Mhm.
like being able to make a difference.
So
So like it just depends. It's
Yeah.
really just up to you. Like
That
if,
makes me want to DoorDash.
if
Like I
you-
would definitely
yeah,
like,
it's easy.
try it.
Try it.
It is
Just try
so
it. It's so
easy.
easy.
It's you can
I
like.
mean, like
But
yeah,
we talked
you
about
just,
this last episode, like weird encounters.
Yeah.
Like there is some weird shit that happens.
Oh
oh
shit.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I did my first DoorDash delivery.
Yeah,
I think it was
yeah,
my
yeah.
first or second one. I was like, oh, this is cool. I get to my second DoorDash delivery. Okay.
What
I'm
happened?
like, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of like, because Instacart, you have to wait until you get another batch, and then you go pick up the groceries for the people, and then you bring it to their house.
Yeah.
So
DoorDash is just
Is
as
it-
soon
yeah.
as you deliver,
Yeah.
you get the next
as
one.
soon as you get like a thing that pops up on your screen, you hit go, and then it's like one after another, one after another. You're like going from house to restaurant to house to restaurant. To
oh
house to
shit, it's
restaurant.
like right away.
It's right away.
M-
But
for the most part,
for the most
depending on how
part.
busy
Wait,
your area
Instacart's
is.
like the same
same
thing as
kind of
DoorDash,
thing.
Concept.
right?
It's the same concept, except like you
Food- like
go
food
grocery shopping for people.
Oh shit, it's
And what I
grocery.
realized is that I hate to get off topic, but what I realized is that
Don't worry about that.
Instacart, you make more money like in the moment, but you collectively make more money with DoorDash. Like
That's what I was thinking about
Instacart is like you make more money in terms of like per order. You make more money, but
Yeah.
there's not as many orders.
That's what I wanted to
Mm.
talk
But
to
I
you
think
about.
you do make more money with DoorDash.
Yeah.
But before I forget, my first or second, I forget what it was, my first or second DoorDash order, I was like, oh, this is cool. And I go pick up this like sushi for this dude, and I texted him, I'm like, hey, like I'm at your place, I can't find it, because he was living in an apartment complex, and it was really like crazy. And I could not figure out where he was. And I go to where I think his apartment is, and there's this dude outside, and I'm like, oh, maybe he can help me like find this, find this. And it was the worst mistake I ever made in my life. He half turns around and he's like, that's not my fucking job to do that. I'm not gonna fucking tell you where the fucking apartment house. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I just walked away, and I kept walking in circles trying to
Holy
find this guy's apartment, because he had 258 or something like that,
Mhm.
and I saw 256, 257, and then 279, 270. I was like, what?
What?
Oh, yeah, it was weird. So I'm like, where are you? And he's like, he finally responds, and he goes, oh, I'm in building 28, but I read it as 20. And I'm like, I'm at building 20.
Oh.
And for the next 3 minutes, I'm like, wait, did I read that right? And I went back, and it was like, he was
Tripping.
like building 28, and I was like, damn it. And it was just, okay, there's nothing wrong with this, but it was just the idea of the events, and it was just like, everything was so hectic, and it was funny. I pull up, and there's a little person outside, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, hey, I'm like, he's like, yeah,
oh,
this
do you
is,
know where your dad is?
no, like, I don't want, yeah, like a little person. Not,
Right,
the-
right,
no,
yeah.
right.
And I was like, is this your order? He's like, oh yeah, like, because for me, it's like, it's just the idea of like the events taking place. And I was like, dude,
I bet
what
it's-
is going
because
on?
every time you imagine someone, you imagine them pretty similar to you.
Right, exactly.
Like if it's a woman,
yeah,
100%.
if you're white
100%.
and if you're gonna meet someone like a woman, you imagine a white woman or a white dude. If you're black, I would assume you would imagine a black woman or a black dude.
Right,
It
it
depends how
just-
they sound like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on how they sound,
But
or
like you would imagine someone who looks similar to you because you're just throwing an image on a name.
right, because
I can see-
also
yeah.
I'm in the process of just delivering orders,
Yeah.
and I'm like they just caught me off guard.
Yeah.
And it's Easter, and he's ordering sushi, and
Oh,
I'm
this
like,
is
I'm like,
Easter?
yeah, it was on Easter.
And
He's ordering
that's like
sushi.
the other funny thing is like when
He's such a nice guy too. I
that's so
felt so
random.
bad because he was telling me how hard it is to get around,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Oh, I feel so bad because I took forever to order, but he was so nice. He tipped me really good, and his food was now cold.
it's sushi.
It's
I
sushi.
know,
Chilling.
but still, I don't know. I just felt bad.
Damn, you guys broke into conversation.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Happy Easter.
Yeah, happy Easter.
I got one last thing to say.
Okay.
Is that's why like when I tell stories a lot, I say like Hispanic or like black because I always, and I assume other people do the same, is you imagine someone like with a
Right.
skin tone or with a face.
Mhm.
So like it's not like that's the important part of the conversation.
It was just
Oh.
that's their characteristic.
It's just to like to put a characteristic on them. So like when I'm like, oh yeah, I was talking to this person, and like I'll like throw in like maybe skin color or something because I'm like trying to like,
yeah,
put
it's
a-
not
No,
like it's,
yeah.
yeah. That,
Yeah.
that
No,
makes
yeah.
You're
sense.
being told. Well, so just intro, outro.
Yeah.
Now.
Outro is fine. We can
Okay. Thank you, Chase, for coming
Thank you,
on. I
Chase.
appreciate it. That was fun.
Great, thank you for having me.
Talk about a little food stuff here and there.
What's your outro?
We just kind of
We
walk
just- yeah,
off
we just do it. Well, I'm just gonna. The outro music will start playing like
in like a couple
now.
seconds.
Yeah,
or now.
like soonish, and then we'll just kind of disappear.
What
off
is
of the
happening?
stage.
That's how we leave. That's it.